this way. Of course, Ben, none of this could happen without big money circulating to pay for all of these non-government organisations, think tanks, charities, foundations. What have you got?
Yes, absolutely. So the people who are funding the economic, cultural, psychological destruction of the nation are doing it in the name of philanthropy. Isn't that hideous, frankly? And we've seen an accelerating economic collapse in the UK. According to the Financial Times, 3 million people last year fell into financial difficulty. So we now have more than 20 million people in Britain who are living in what they call vulnerable circumstances, right? This is an absolute catastrophe. But fear not, Gordon Brown is here. We've been speaking about Gordon Brown quite a lot, which is remarkable given he is an unelected figure, never won a general election, but he's been put front and centre on some of these big initiatives. As we spoke about last week, he's a Fabian. We saw him earlier in the show talking about the New World Order, and he's just launched what they're calling a multibank. This is like a food bank, but it does more. It gives you access to all sorts of different things, from basic foods to baby products and toiletries. They've modelled this on a test case that they delivered in Scotland, in Fife, over the past couple of years. They've just launched one in London. They're going to be popping up all around the UK. Go to their website. They're all about fighting poverty, fighting pollution. They accept donations of money and also products that can be distributed by teachers, social workers, charities. They're going to get this all around the country to families in need. They think that they're going to have a really big impact. And in particular, they've developed this thing called social return. So they think they're going to deliver a social return of £5.96 for every £1 invested. I'm interested to dig into that a little bit more. And isn't this nice? Isn't this altruistic? But who's behind it? Well, we talked about Gordon Brown. Well, here's Shaheen Syed, the chief executive of Accenture in the UK. Accenture is one of the biggest global technology consultancies, and it's a strategic partner of the World Economic Forum. So that's who's behind it. Who else is behind it? Sky. So Dana Strong, Group Chief Executive of Sky, did a big launch event for this program last week at their headquarters, I believe it was. Sky is owned by Comcast. Comcast is a partner of Vital Voices, the US State Department-backed organization that I spoke about earlier on. And that event was attended by, amongst other people, Chris Bird, who's the UK country manager of Amazon, Matt Britton, who's the UK country manager at Google, more people from Accenture, Mark Reed from WPP, who's a young global leader of the World Economic Forum, Gail Reebok, who's the mother of Georgia Gould and the widow of Lord Gould, former advisor, close advisor to Tony Blair, Eric Salama from Varian Group, I've spoken about extensively on the show this year, people from Tata Consulting, the Financial Times, all of whom are directly linked to the World Economic Forum. So for me, this feels like a front, basically. We've destroyed your society, we've destroyed the economic system, we're attacking your culture on a daily basis, but here's a few free things to keep you quiet while we carry on doing more of the same.
Ben, thank you very much. That excellent analysis. It's truly disgusting what we're seeing unfold. We've got to keep lifting the stone, showing what's really happening. And I'm going to say to people, hold your MPs to account. You're getting all of this fantastic information, facts, analysis. What do you do with it? Get on the doorstep of your MPs, because they need to understand what they're part of. Many of them don't. Diane, you've got a video for us to end on.
Yes, hopefully this will end the news on a bit of a happy note today. I'm hoping. Let's see what happens.
Hello, everyone. This is Diane Rasmussen-McCaddy from UK Column, reporting to you live from Edinburgh Waverley Station. It's after 10:30 at night. I just spent the day in the north of England meeting some amazing, like-minded people. We had an amazing time, and they were amazing to me. They bought my food, they bought my drinks. They even bought my extra train ticket when both of my trains were cancelled in both directions. But the most important thing is I'm back here in Edinburgh tonight, and I will be hopefully on the news in the morning if I can wake up in time. My message here is that it doesn't matter whatever happens. I know we report some really hard news. I know things are difficult. We really struggle. I struggle. We all do. But the most important thing to remember is that we have each other. And we have to remember, as Brian says, to love one another, to give each other a hug, to care for one another. And even if you can't stand in the park, as we did way back in the early days of you know what, you can always sit in the pub as we did today. Thank you so much for being a part of UK Column. I love you all. Have a great day.
Diane, thank you very much. And that message, very poignant, very reminiscent of the feel and the environment in that Heritage Party meeting on Saturday. So lots of good people out there. And as we said at that conference, be happy, because the rules-based international order is terrified of informed, happy people. We'll end today's news there. If you're a member of UK Column, we'll be having UK C Extra in a few minutes, but thank you to the audience wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Bye-bye.